A pleasant day to all of you. I am Anjanet Ulbolio from BEd 1A. In this video, I will discuss about socio-emotional development of the intermediate schoolers.
Objectives. At the end of this module, students should be able to identify the socio-emotional characteristic of the children in their late childhood stages. Determine the qualities of the family life that affect older children's development, including changes in family interaction, and interview a parent regarding their child socio-emotional development.
Of socio-emotional development, children are less spending their time in their home. They spend most of their time outside alone or with the other children rather than with the adults. In this period, they are already interact with different ages and gender.
Self-competence. Accusation feelings. This is the one of the most widely recognized characteristics of this period of development. This is Erickson's developmental task of middle childhood, the social crisis industry versus inferiority. This is what Erickson referred to when he described the developmental task of middle childhood, the social crisis industry versus inferiority, in which the industry refers to the drive to acquire new skills, do meaningful work, so the child must have a growing sense of competence and develop the same sense of perseverance. They must be offered chances of fail and success along with sincere feedback and support. Self-identity. This refers to child stability and prominent aspect of one's perception. This reflects the labels of people use to describe themselves. For example, the child's self-identity includes the fact that he or she is a student. The child then identifies him or herself as a student. Self-concept. It is generally thought of as our individual perceptions of our behavior, abilities, and characteristics. This happens during late childhood where children and now can describe themselves with internal and psychological characteristics. Social comparison is the most likely employed, and in dealing with others, children show increase in perspective taking. The students do distinguish themselves from others. It enables them to judge others' intention and action, give importance to social attitudes and behaviors, and increase captivism of others' pain. Emotional development. Children shows improved emotional understanding. Another milestone in this stage is the development of children's emotional intelligence or EQ. The same with other areas of development, children in this stage have increased understanding that more than one emotion can express in a single experience. They may show also greater ability to show or conceal emotion, utilize with or rather exhaling, and a capacity for genuine empathy. Four main areas of emotional intelligence. First, developing emotional or self-awareness. Second, managing emotion or self-control. Third, reading emotion or perspective taking. Fourth, handling emotion or resolve problem. Developing emotional or self-awareness. These allow us to understand how our body sensation and emotion impact ourselves, others in our environment. This is the first step of emotional intelligence. It teaches us how to identify our emotion and be aware of them. For example, you are very sensitive when it comes to loud noises, and that's what made you get angry easily, and those you are aware of it. So by that you already control yourself to what will happen next, and that leads us to self-control. Managing emotion or self-control. This is the ability to control behavior, to avoid temptation, and to achieve goals. Managing emotional reactions means choosing how and when to express the emotion we feel. People who do a good job of managing emotion know that it's healthy to express their feelings, but that matters how and when they express them. It is said that don't make any decision when you're at the highest peak of your emotion. This happens because the brain is more focused on the emotional state of sadness, anger, or overwhelm that is being felt instead of concentrating on making decision or finding creative solution. Reading emotions or perspective taking. This is the ability to look beyond your point of view so you can consider someone else may think or tell about some things. Children can point out the emotion of others, talk about how he feels and why he feels that way, and can also portray what they've read in book and talk about how their characters may be feeling in the book. They know how to talk about their own emotion. Handling emotions or resolve problems. This is the ability to put or create and add to a specific conflict. You have the ability to be responsible of your actions when you're handling your emotions properly. Because this kind of emotional intelligence skills, individuals can handle a relationship more effectively, have more empathy, be more aware of emotion, and be able to collaborate with others to develop a win-win solution. Building friendships. At this stage, good peer relationships are important. Children prefer to belong to same-sex peer groups. As children go through their late childhood, the time they spend in pure interaction increases. For them, good peer relationships are very important. The approval of belongingness they receive contributes to the stability and security of their emotional development. Peer size also increases and supervision by adult is required. For example, girls minded more comfortable to be friends others with gender of the same kind. Same goes for the boys. 5 types of peer status. First, popular. Frequently nominated as the best friend and one who is rarely disliked. Popular children usually have a good social skills and care for others, which why they are the most like adolescents in school. Second, average. Receive a numbers of positive and negative nomination from peers. Average children are children who are fall in the middle in terms of number of people who like and dislike them. Third, neglected. Very seldom nominated as best friend but is not rarely disliked. Neglected children are not necessarily disliked but more forgotten. These are usually the shy children because they go unnoticed. Fourth, rejected. Infrequently nominated as best friend but one who is also disliked by peers. Children who are rejected already like and they are the ones peer may call weird. Fifth, controversial. Frequently nominated as best friend at the same time is disliked by peers. Adolescents who are controversial are either liked or disliked so they fall in both ends of the social spectrum. Skills that popular children have which peers find very positive. They give out reinforcement, they act naturally, they listen carefully and keep open communication. They are happy and are in control of their negative emotion. They show enthusiasm and concern for others. Characteristics of neglected children in which peers develop negative feelings. They participate less in the classroom. They have negative attitudes on school, tardiness, and attendance. They are more often reported as being lonely. they are aggressive. For example, in boys, they become impulsive, have problems in being attentive and disruptive. They are emotionally reactive and slow to calm down. They have fewer social skills to make and maintain friends. Family. At this stage, family support is crucial. Children can easily get frustrated if they can't find a supportive family. A good family relationship enables children to successfully go through this stage of development. During the development of interest, it is very important to get adult or family support. It helps children avoid being frustrated and surpass challenges easily and successfully. Family helps children to accept their failures at this stage. Family support is crucial. Many people think that families become less important to children as they move to the intermediate years, but your child needs your family and the support it offers as much as she did when she was younger. So that will be all for Module 23. Thank you.